Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Today we'll be doing a cabin air filter replacement for a 1997 to 2001 Honda CRV. Now this one's 1998. Let's go over all the tools that we need to do this replacement. So we're going to need an 8mm socket, a 10mm socket, a ratchet of your choosing. Mine's Craftsman, but you can choose anyone you like. We're also going to need a Phillips head screwdriver. This one's an attachment version, so it comes in handy. Just a little zoom up of the Phillips head. I don't know why, but there you go. And of course, we're going to need the cabin air filter itself. This one's from Rock Auto. Here's a little zoom up of the parts number for you. And let's take a look at the filter itself. 3, 2, 1, and perfect. You look at that cut, amazing. Yeah, it's clean, it's perfect. We're gonna replace the one that's in the car. Probably, it's gonna be really dirty, but we'll get into it. I'm gonna tell you it's really bad. It is really bad. Alright, now we're on the passenger side of the vehicle right now. Let's open up this cubby. Ooh, there's a lot of stuff in there. We're gonna take this all out. Boom, there we go. And we're gonna go under the cubby, and there's 2 screws. These are 8mm. There's that one on the right, and the other one on the left. So that's gonna do a little time lapse of me taking them off, just to kind of help you kind of see what's going on. And there's the first screw. I'll show you. I don't know what I was doing here. Just kind of thought you guys might like to see that. And let's go for the second screw. Okay, so with both screws off, almost off. Come on there, yeah, there we go. We're gonna pull the cubby out. You might jiggy it a bit. Can it get a little stuck on the 2 pegs on the side? I don't know, I have it on video, but it's really simple. Okay, with a nice clear view, we're going to pull out this little piece here. Don't worry, it's not going to break, and we're going to get this screw out. With the screw out, we can take this piece and throw it off to the side. Whoop. Now on the left here, we're going to take this screw out here and the screw out here. Now, the reason we're doing this is because we're going to reach the bolts in the back, and we can pull back this kind of panel piece to make it easier to reach. Side note, this is like the perfect place to put your screws so you don't lose them. We'll pull this panel to the side here, just pops out, just be careful, don't pull too hard. And we zoom in here, we have 2 8mm on the left there, and a 10mm bolt there. Alright, so here's me. You can see I'm pulling the panel part not too hard, just enough to reach in behind and get a ratchet back there. And I ended up having to use my finger after I loosened it because it's a really tight squeeze. Moving to the right here, we have 3 bolts, and we're going to take the 2 smaller ones. They're going to be 8mm. And here's a time lapse of me doing that. Perfect, with those off, we're going to also take the 10mm bolt out as well. Okay, back to the left, we're going to take that bracket off. You can see there's the 10mm bolt up there, and also the one below that we showed off earlier. And here's a view with the bracket off. Side note, I kind of forgot to take off that other bolt. There's 2 there, make sure those are both off. Alright, finally, with nothing actually attached to the bracket, we can pull that off and put it to the side. And the last thing is this wiring harness here. We just want to pull this up above where the cabin air filter is located. And there we go. After seemingly 10 years of torture, we can pull this clip off to get the cabin air filter out of its little harness case or whatever. Here's audio of me while recording.
Oh my goodness. Holy shit. That has not been changed for a while.
As you can tell from my past self, this filter was horrible. I don't think it's ever been changed. I haven't changed it since I got the car 6 months ago. And yeah, compared to the new one, this thing is atrocious. I think a rat was living in that harness, maybe making a home for himself. I don't know, but yeah, I'm glad we can get a new one in there.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and clean this up, and also the key, like just in there, and I'll get back when and everything's nice and cleaned up.
With everything cleaned up, here's kind of a video of how to put in the new filter. So look at the airflow, we want it facing left when we put it in, and we can look at the filter, there's also an arrow pointing into what direction it should be going in. I kind of want to push it in because it kind of gets stuck on the frame, and yeah, nice and flat, and perfect, yeah. So just like that, a little dirt, of course there is, yeah, wipe that off, buddy. Yay! With the new filter in place and the housing all vacuumed out, we're going to, again, put the filter facing left, the airflow facing left, and there we go, push that in, and then we're going to put the cover back on. If I can, you know, speed up, we're just going to, you know, take our time. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. It should clip into place at the top, or however it does. Perfect. And then also the wiring harness that we had up there, we're going to push that back into place. I think I'm going to cut and and do it with two hands. It's a two-hand kind of thing. There we go, harness is on there. Now let's go back to putting everything the way it was. I'm going to try and show you the best I can, but it's really just the reverse of what I already told you. Okay, you get the main bracket piece. It goes on like that. Make sure it's that direction. That's how it fits on. And I just put a little 8mm to kind of hold it in. That's how it looks on that side. Screwed in those bolts. And also screwed in that to keep it in place. Next we're going to put this bracket back in. And I'll show you the bracket. There you go. And it goes right in there. And of course this wanted to be the most difficult part of the entire video.
Bro. No way you got it. See, he doesn't want to throw it in.
Your hands are too big, guys.
Is it actually threading in? Did you, oh my god, did you get it? Or no?
Yeah. How long have you been doing this?
30 minutes, I've been doing it. Everyone say thank you to my girlfriend. She is, she's better than me at this.
Yes.
So yeah, that bolt was kind of impossible without the help of my girlfriend. I literally could not get it. I was spending almost the entirety of the, you know, filming process trying to get it out, but she was able to do it. I don't know, she's just a magician. Thank you so much to her. And yeah, we got all the bolts in, and we're gonna get back to the video. We screwed in these two screws on the side here. We put the panel back, and we just got that one screw left to put in. With everything hopefully back in place for you, you can finally put the cubby back in, slots in, and then we're going to get the screws in at the bottom there. I also noticed that my little handle was loose, so I just screwed those in as well. Well, we've replaced the cabin air filter. I hope you guys are able to do it too. Congratulations, you can now breathe properly. Wow, you made it to the end of the video. Thank you so much for sticking around, and I hope you really enjoyed my how-to tutorial. I don't really know. I tried my best, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Take care and have a good one. Bye! I also got the parts from Rock Auto for my next episode, so stay tuned if you're interested. Yay!